everybody, welcome. This is Lexi at the Podunk Paper File, and today I wanted to show you, I'm making these cute little journals. I'm just like putting them together, and I have an idea for them, but I'm gonna put a few together, and I thought we could do a little craft with me thing. So here's a finished one. I also have this one. Oh, look, I already put the bee fabric on all of them. Huh, I forgot I did that. I was thinking about doing this, putting this on here, but then it didn't look right, so I scratched that idea. Still haven't decided what I'm going to put on the front, but I need to put the gray stripes on the spines. And this is not an exposed spine. You can't see the threads that I used to tie in the signatures. And that's because I tied my pages to my false spine, and then I glued that whole thing, that whole spine right here. I just glued it right on in there like that, and that's how I make a hidden spine. So I'll show you that today. Just grabbing this piece of fabric that's buried. Okay, so I made one already. Oh, ripped it. Okay, just going about an inch off each side. Gonna tear it. I like the frayed look. You can just cut it if you want, or you could use those one scissors. Oh, I forgot what they're called. Scallop shears. These with the scalloped edge. You could use that instead, but I don't want to take the time. Shredding it is so much faster and easier. I'm making a bunch of these. I'm getting ready to put them up in my Etsy shop here soon, and they're going to be little journal kits. They're going to be super cute. I don't know. I'm almost done with the kits, and I'll have to do like a reveal of what all the kit stuff includes, but it's super cute. Super duper cute. Okay, using my Scotch Create glue stick right on this fabric that's already here. Yep, fabric. It works great. And just gonna, put this sort of in the middle. Kind of feeling more than seeing. And then gonna put my Fabrifix down on this side. Oh, I had to get new Sugar Bell bottles because this one exploded right here. Just, you know, from using it so much, it finally gave way. And so I bought some more, and they're downstairs. I forgot to bring them up, but that's okay. Probably gonna finish using the Fabrifix that's in this bottle anyways before I toss it. So how's everybody doing? Today's Saturday. I had a pretty good day. I went and had a facial, and I got my legs waxed. That was an experience. Never have done that before. It was interesting. Don't think I'll ever do it again. It hurts so bad. So bad. But hey, what do you do? All right, so I want this to be nice and tight, and I'm going to just pull it away from the spine so that it's nice and tight. You stay put like that. Okay. Other side. And then after that, I went to Joann's and I got some super cute paper because the Joann's that I went to is one that I've never been to before. It was up north by my friend goes to beauty or esthetician school or whatever. So she what am I trying to say? It's really far up north. For me, it's kind of a bit of a drive, no big deal, but yeah, I don't ever go up there to that Joann's because it's kind of far away. And I went there today and it was amazing. You can find, it's always funny how you can find, like, it's the same, but like they're stocked differently, like I don't know, some people have more or less of paper crafting stuff, just depending on, I guess, the amount of people that buy it, probably. All right, now I'm going to fold this over and up. I'm sure you guys have seen me do this a million times, but I wanted to show you how to do a hidden spine so that you don't have the exposed strings on the outside. Now, I could have sewed the book in before I put this fabric down as well. Like, I could have sewed it in there and then put this fabric down. It would have been hidden that way. But that's not how I did it the other way, so I'll just show you how I did it this way. Why not? Folding over, pulling nice and tight. Ew, see, it always looks like a pucker. All right, that looks nice. Now, just gonna check that everything looks good and is glued down. So that looks good. That's good. And I want to now get the pages that I'm going to put into my book. So I'm going to pause you for just a second. Be right back. I'm back. I just have a huge, massive stack of just stuff right here that I've dyed and blah over time. So I'm going to make 3 signatures with 10 papers in each signature. So that means it'll be 30 times 4 is 120 pages in each of these books. Okay, look at how cute. I love my eco dyed papers. They're so pretty. Ugh. I tried to scan these into the printer so that I could put them up on my Etsy shop so people could buy copies of these. But I used mica spray, which is kind of translucent or like shimmering. And so, yeah. Oh, look, vellum 4. Oh, so that cool, super cool Kool-Aid dyed. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You know that chick? Do you know her on TikTok? If you know, you know. If you don't know, then it's okay. But there's this chick that like has these super long fingernails, and she's like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then yeah. Anyways, I'm looking for my. I have a little notebook over here, buried somewhere, I'm sure. It's a spiral. Pausing you again. I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay, I grabbed some other paper because I couldn't find my spiral notebook that I was looking for, and this was there. So yeah, I've got a huge stack on my desk, but it's because I'm mass making a bunch of journals right now to put over there in the Etsy shop, and yeah, that is why. But I wanted to show you something super cute. Put this over there for just a second. This book is my favoriteest book ever. It is in German. This spine is just, oh, this book is so pretty, and the texture, oh, I love this book. And when I looked last at the date on it, 1894. So anyways, I just love this book, and I wanted to use some of these pages. I hate tearing it apart, but honestly, I can't read German, so, you know. So these pages are kind of torn up there. I'm gonna skip past them. Maybe that's what tore them, is me. Okay, hang on. Now we're taking a new route. And I'm gonna... Oh, don't watch this if you can't handle old books being torn apart. Oh, kind of hurts my soul because I love this book so much, but I am going to use this cover. I'm going to repurpose this and remake it into a junk journal. So it's going to be more of like a witchy, like spell. I like spell books. I think they're so cool to look at. I've made a few and I just love them every time. So, okay, Lexi, just pick some pages out, okay? See, these are kind of just falling apart. There we go. Okay. Hard to watch. I know. So beautiful of a book. Ugh. I hate doing it, but at the same time, like, I love using these pages. They're absolutely beautiful. The color of them is just incredible. And once you actually, like, tear into it, you're okay. Like, you get past it. Okay. So there's one. How many do I have for this one? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9. Pulling randomly out of these books. Just there's a bunch of random pages in here, and why not use them? The scrapbook paper, I've got so much of it. I keep buying it. I need to use it, you know. So that was 10, right? Put this one off to the side for now and start a new one. 1, 2, 'Shaking, sorry. I did the thing where I forgot to eat all day. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. See, and then this signature has no scrapbook paper, and that's okay too. Hang on a minute. I think actually I'm going to put a couple of scrapbook pages in there just to break up all the coffee dyed. Ready, set, go, stop. Okay. That's my method. Ready, set, go, stop. Okay, there we go. Oh. And one more for this one. And so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and one more page. I'm trying to find my tracing paper. I have no freaking idea. No idea what I did with it. Maybe we could use, oh, here we go. Hang on. This isn't tracing paper, but I could use one of these little cuties that I got at the dollar store the other day. All right. So now I need to put these into signatures, and I do like my outside page, the outside page of my signature to be something like, I like to pick the outside and the middle one, but those are the only two that I put any thought into. And I think since I have the scrapbook paper for each one, I'll use these scrapbook pages for the outside of each of my signatures. And I'm just going to fold this all up. And I'll probably use that as my center page because it's gorgeous. Gorgeous, darling, just gorgeous. I wish I had a sweet accent, but I don't. I just from Utah, you know. Born and raised. Have no. I guess we say mountain and people say mountain, and like I grew up in Layton, people say Layton. I don't know. Layton. It's all the same to me. I'm just gonna keep it on here. Ooh. I love that noise. Crinkly, crunchly paper. So when I'm making journals, you can tell I put so much thought into everything. Not really. I just throw it all down, and where it lands is where it goes, pretty much. When I start overthinking it is when I start to get frustrated, and then I'm like not enjoying the process. So I like just grabbing and going, oh man, okay, so this page, these pages are very delicate because of how old they are. So my remedy for that, if they crack when you put them down, is some washi tape. Or regular tape would work there too, like Scotch tape or something, masking tape, whatever, just whatever tape you have. It doesn't have to be washi tape. Some people are into washi and some people are not, and both are good. I got this washi tape from Tuesday Morning. It was a Tim Holtz, and I was excited. I had to have it, you know. And yeah. Probably leave that on my desk just in case I end up needing it. So there we go. Okay, now I know that that is not going to fall apart, and I gave it some more security for the spine. All right, now that's our outside page. 3, 4. No, this is our center. 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Next. You can also fold all of these at once, but I like to do them individually. For whatever reason, that's just been my jam. Now, actually, maybe I'll use this in the middle of the signature and this one on the outside. It's going to be fabulous. Bet you guys just love watching me fold paper, huh? I guess I could pause and come back, but you know, maybe you just want to hang out. Maybe you just want to listen to me ramble while you're crafting. You know, whatever. All of that makes me happy. I'm just happy to show you what I do, my process, where my head's at. Oh my gosh, isn't that freaking cute? Man, I'm a genius. JK, I got that idea off from Pam at the Paper Outpost. She's the genius. Oh, I don't want to put 2. No, I don't want 2 of those beauties in one signature. Hang on a minute. I think this might be 2. Nope. It's just 1. Now, yeah, I'm just going to washi tape it for peace of mind. Should I do the inside too? Yeah? Okay, let's do it. My facial, normally they're really like super relaxing, but the girl that did it I used to work with, she was one of the girls from work, and so I had to catch up with her, and honestly that was better for me anyway, is to chat with her for a while than anything else, you know. 1, 2, 3, a 3, a 4. What's that commercial where he's like, a 1, a 2, a 3, and then he like chomps into the Tootsie Roll. I'm struggling, guys. I just need one more piece of paper because I pulled that other one out. Okay. So I have 2 signatures, and this green will make a beautiful outside for this last one. Sorry, the sun's going down. I'm losing my lighting. Jeez Louise. Heh. And then I had lunch by myself. I ate it just in my car. I went and got some fast food and sat in my car and just scarfed it down alone in silence. There was no noise, just me and silence in my car. It was so nice. I like the sound of nothing. I actually got noise canceling headphones for Christmas because I told my husband that sometimes I just feel overwhelmed because of all the noise in the room. And so he got me noise canceling headphones, and they have made my anxiety levels drop like significantly. That's going to be the middle because look at how pretty it is. And yeah, it's amazing how if you turn all the electronics and just all the gadgets and things off and just listen to nothing, it's so relaxing. Vellum is super cool paper. If you've never gotten vellum before, I would suggest trying vellum. It's pretty neat. I like it. Great for pockets. This is a piece of scrapbook paper that I altered with black acrylic paint. It was a really hideous piece of paper. You can kind of see that pattern underneath it. Again, that was another idea from Pam at the Paper Outpost. So if you want to alter some ugly scrapbook paper, just look for altering ugly scrapbook paper on her channel and you'll find it. Oh, but look at how pretty that is. That's got to be the middle, huh? Yeah, I agree. I think that one's prettier too. So pretty. Yeah, totally. And how do we want to put it in the book? Like this? These 3? Like so? That works. All right. so now I've picked out my signatures. On the last ones, I actually had to trim it down a little bit, and there's a couple different ways you can trim. You could use your ruler, and you could use your guillotine. You could use, oh, sorry, don't be in the audio. That's bad. That's mean. This, or you could use one of those like paper cutter things. I'm going to use this because it gets through a lot of pages at once. And I remember I just had to take 1/4 of an inch off the side, and then same with the bottom. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5 inches wide. Let me actually just measure. I don't like measuring, but guess what? Sometimes you have to. Okay, so if the page is 5.5 inches, it'll barely fit in there. So if I did 5 1/4, I would like it better. So that's what I'll do. So I'm going to just put it down like so. The whole booklet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 1/4 inches. And I'm going to trim it with my craft knife. Ooh, 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 come on, get out of here. Come on. Oh, jeez. Get out of here. Yep, making a lot of passes because I need to, my knife is dull and I need to get a sharper one. I need to break one of them off. Break me off a piece of that crap knife. I do not own the rights to this song. Because you have to say things like that, you know, you can't just, we just can't have nice things anymore. All right, now I want to see how tall my book is, and I measure on the inside, and I'm gonna leave a little bit of space at the top, so I need it 8 1/4 inches tall. And so I'm going to make it 8 1/4 inch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 1/4. I just need to take 1/4 off the bottom. See, I knew there was only 1/4 to be taken off of something. Honestly, I just kind of eyeballed that. Because in the end, it doesn't even matter. Tell you what, guys, if I ever cut my hand doing this, I won't post the video, okay? So yes, that can give you comfort. She's not going to cut herself in this video. Want to know how I know? She won't post it if she cuts herself. Because then everybody would laugh at me. Okay, nobody would probably laugh. Everybody would probably feel concerned. Now, you can save these scraps. If they're 1/4 of an inch, if they're like 1/2 inch or wider is kind of my rule of thumb. I could do a million things with these little babies, but I'm going to let them go into the garbage because you got to let some of it go. And, sorry, I got to get my garbage can. So it doesn't, yeah, because, you know, overflowing. Next. What did we say? 5 1/4? And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to break one of these off. I just have to find my pliers. This is how it's done, okay? You just grab it with pliers and you go. Very careful. And then you retract because you're a good crafter. And this, I like to take and wrap in like a baby wipe or something. so that just in case, if anything happens, it is more secure than if I just leave it sitting in the garbage bag, okay? So that's how I dispose of them. I don't know if that's the correct way. I don't know if there's a right or wrong way there, but that's how I do it. Put this back in there. That dog. Drives me nuts. And it's really cold today too. It snowed earlier today, finally. Yay, love the snow. And so it's gotta be cold out there. But what do you do? What do you do? Complain on your YouTube videos, I guess. Oh yeah, like butter. Like butter. Now, obviously, I have to go through a couple times because it's 20 sheets of paper that I'm cutting through right now. And now these ones I'll probably save. You know, maybe not these little teeny tiny ones, but that stuff I can definitely find a purpose for these little guys eventually. I just like to take them and I guess we could sew some together sometime. And then 5 1/4. 5 1/4. I'm gonna knock all the pages down to one side, and I'm going to cut the wonky side so they're all the same size, I guess. Okay, what? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8 1/4. So yeah, just cutting 1/4 off the top here. My daughter got so mad today because she couldn't find her gloves to go ride her bicycle, and she was like upset. And secret time, guys, I think I might have thrown them away because I got sick of washing them so often. She didn't wear them. She just kept, instead of cleaning them up off the floor and putting them away, she kept putting them in the dirty clothes hamper. So I just tossed them one day, I think. Pretty sure that's exactly what happened. And, you know, no regrets. Okay, 2, and the last one. They even have a doggy door. That's the part that kills me. It's like, unlock it then. Let the dog come in and out of it. Like, pretty simple. I think. All right. Yeah. 1/4, right? 5, yeah, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 1/4. Yes. Okay. It's driving me nuts. It's Saturday night too. I bet they're just gone. Like, what do you do? Call animal control? What are they going to do? Oh, you can't do that. You got to bring your dog inside. Can't just leave it out in the cold. Yeah. To you. All to one side. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 1/4. So yeah, so 1/4 off this side. Always measure twice and cut once, right? That's the old rule they teach you. When I used to quilt, I remember if I ever cut a square wrong, I used to take classes and they'd provide you the fabric every month. You know, you'd pay like this little monthly fee and go to the class and they'd give you a little kit to do the quilt with all the little old biddies. I loved it. Loved it. Anyways, if you miscut one of those, you don't have extra fabric. And so you'd have to go all the way back and do it again, get more from them. And it's frustrating. So I learned my lesson the hard way. Yep, that looks great. And that's going to look super good in the book too. Wow. Okay, see, taking your time and doing it right is the best. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is make my false spine, which I use manila folders. And I need 3/4 of an inch. I measured it already, so. And I usually do about 4 of these. So I'm gonna cut these and then I'll be right back. I'm back, and guess what? I used I got it back out. It is a paper trimming and scoring board, and I just got a new knife this thing, so it's nice and sharp. And I used that so I don't lose a finger. Less likely, anyway. I'm going to use my Scotch-Crete because it's the quickest. It's the cheesiest. JK, that's something else. And just putting them together, gluing them, it just gives that strength because that's the base of your operation here. And if the base doesn't go and do as it needs to do, if it doesn't perform and it can't carry the weight, then your whole operation's going to fail here, okay? We're referring to everything as if we were down in the trenches, battle zones. My kids are driving my husband nuts. All right, that was quick and easy. And next, I'm going to just sand the edges a little bit, just so they're all like kind of even. Plus, there's like glue that like oozes out. Blah. I just want to get rid of all the nastiness. This part is, you can skip this step unless you have OCD like me and you just have to have it just right. Okay, I don't have OCD. A little bit. Some things drive me nuts and have to be perfect. And so, okay, we made 3 signatures. And I just want to make sure they're going to fit on this little piece. Yeah, it'll be fine. And I'm going to get out my handy dandy Crocodile Chomper 2. He's nom nom. Dog's still outside barking. Should I just stop being so judgmental? Just drives me nuts. I hate listening to it all freaking day, every day. You know? You could measure this. I'm not interested in that. I'm just going to eyeball it and say, hey, that looks great. And so this has the 3/16 and the 1/8 inch chompers. And I'm going to use this one. Okay. And basically, if you can see this, you just line it up and then push this down. It's pretty simple. Yep, that looks good. shaky. Yeah, that's great. That worked out perfect. Next thing we need to do is put holes in our signatures that we made. And the way that I'm going to do this is I'm going to use my false spine and I'm going to write on it with my pencil so I can erase if I need to. The top, actually, I'm going to do it on the side that's going to be glued down so that it doesn't matter. Top and bottom. T and B, okay? So that I know the difference. It's going to be glued in. Nobody's going to see it and know that what we did, okay? So, and then what I like to do is just take the holes, line my paper up with this, and make some marks. Now my holes are off a little bit, so I'm going to do each signature individually just because the holes aren't in a perfect straight line and I want it to kind of sit in there right. And so I'm going to do them one at a time because of that. Now this is my signature. I'm going to fold it back on itself so that the outside is on the inside to punch my holes. That's not mandatory. I just like doing it that way because I'm weird. Come on. I used to pin everything together, and you can do that. But for me, I just would rather get through it. All right. Checking my holes look good. And then I'm going to sew this one in right now. I've got this cotton like thread. I don't even know. And I'm going to do 3 lengths the spine. 1, 2, and 3. And then I gotta find my needle. I don't know what I've done with it. Oh, geez. Let me just wade through all of the mess of everything. I just saw it. Oh, look. I found it. It's right there. There it is. Oh, this is gonna be a long video. Sorry. Okie dokie then. Center on my false spine. I mean, it's not false. It still is the spine. It's just, okay, through the top and down through the pages. Now we flip you over and go through here and through. Make sure you go through the right holes. It is worth it to double check everything every time. Just do it. Okay. And up through the center again. Fun. Okay. Now we want to make sure one string is on either side of the center string. Pull it tight and tie it. And we go this way. And then we do it normal again. All right. Yay! One of our signatures is in. Now our next one. We're going to do the same exact thing. Shocking, I know. So actually, you know what? I'm going to pause it while I do this part since you've already seen me do one. And then I'll come back to you again when I'm finished. Magic! Pew! We're back. Okay. So I've got all 3 sewn in. Everything is lined up, looking good. And now is the fun part. We glue it into to the journal. Okay, I am checking orientation because these bees do have some that are right side up, and everything looks good to me. And now I grab my Fabrifix, and you guessed it, I glue it down. You could also use a hot glue gun right here. If you have one, that would be good. I am not going to. Nope, I have one. I prefer Fabrifix. It's easier. I don't have to warm it up. It doesn't burn me. Okie dokie. And just setting it down in there. I'm going to hold it for a few seconds though, just to make sure it grabs. I want to have a nice, good hold in there. Yeah, keep holding. Did I do it upside down, even though I checked? No, I didn't. You see what I'm doing here? I kind of cut a little bit too much off of my pages, but don't worry, I will fix that in the end. I guess I should have done it at 5.5, huh? That's all right. I know for the next one. Come on, grab. Now it's slid too far down. Okay. So what I'm going to do to like remedy that, the fact that the pages are too short, is I'm going to make like tabs and fold outs and lace. I'll have lace hanging out and stuff like that. And that just basically remedies it. You can always fix stuff. Just waiting for that glue to dry now. Okay, it's dry. And, whoa. You know what I just realized we did? I did. Put it on the wrong book. Sat there and waited for the glue to dry. Forever. This glue under here is still tacky. I'm just gonna make sure that there's enough on there to satisfy my mind, to ease my mind. Whoa, those pages fit in this book a lot better. Go figure. Hi, Levi. Why are you asking me? Where's Dad?
He's outside.
Then yes, you can have a snack. Are you about ready for dinner?
No.
He says no, but I bet he is. And there we have it. Okay, there's our book. And the next thing that I'll end up doing is putting the book plate down. Oh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Do as I say. What does I do, guys? I'm momming you guys. All right, let's try this one last time. I'll come back when it's done. And I'm back. But this time I want to put the book plate in really quick. And so I'm going to measure it Oh, sorry for yawning at you. I had to wait till I got back on camera to do that, of course. Okay, gonna measure that, and then the top we'll measure down here at the bottom. Now I'm gonna go ahead and make those 2 cuts and make another one, and then I'll be right back again. And I'm back, yay! Okay, I want to ink the edges, and I think I'm gonna use my Black Soot Distress Oxide. I finally got some Distress ink, Black Soot. It's not open yet, so I'm just going to go with this, what we've got. And I want to round the corners because I just like that look. I'm using my Crocodile Corner Chomper. Yeah. There we go. I should have grabbed them both and done them both at the same time. Don't know what I was thinking. I wasn't. I haven't had a nap today. I need a nap. I like to take a nap when Levi takes a nap. Because I like to stay up really late and have me time. I'm always tired. This is just scrapbook paper. You could use anything here, cardstock, scrapbook paper, regular printer paper, line paper, book page, whatever. I just saw this paper stack, and I grabbed something from it, and that's how I picked. I just grabbed. Wasn't thinking about it too much because I was like, oh, I gotta hurry up and get back to those guys. Even though you guys don't know how much time passes in between my pauses. But I know how much time. And now I'm going to glue these in using my Fabrifix. See this? Can you see this glue coming out of the side? My Sugar Bell bottle is failing, but it's been put through the ringer, to be fair. So I'm just gonna put my finger right there. Get the edges nice and good and nice. That's the most important part. And then, and put her down. Oh, the book. Seriously, what is life? Keeps popping out of there. Nope. Don't like that, not one bit. I might get out the hot glue gun. Might have to get out the big guns. But, I mean, the Fabrifix is the big guns, so I don't know why. All right, and I wanted to get paper that would cover that ugly writing. I just recently got this bee fabric from Joann's last week, the end of last week, and so it is still there if you are looking for it. I don't know, I think it was like $10 a yard, but like I had a 50% off coupon, and I only got a yard and a half. Glue, glue, glue. What am I going to do with that hideous spot, you ask? Oh, I will show you. I'm going to grab some good old-fashioned lace and just put it right along there. See? Do I like this lace? This is some of my authentic vintage lace. Or I also have this lace that's from the dollar store, but it's a lot less see-through. And I think I'm going to use this one just because you can't see through it, and that's I don't want the ugly to show. Fly, my little pretties. Oh, here comes my husband with his toy car. My third child. JK. I'm the third child. He's more of an adult than I am by far. But don't tell him I said that, okay? We got to make him believe that I wear the pants. I don't wear the pants, not even close. It would be nice if I wore pants. JK, I'm wearing pants right now. And there you have it. The hideousness is hidden for the most part. I mean, obviously you can still see a little bit of it, and I can go back in and cover that later on, but I'm happy with it. Now, I'm getting real sick of the attitude on this side over here. So we're going to add more. Yep, that's right, glue. And I'm really going to just lay into her. Maybe I'll... Yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh, look at this cute stamp I got at Joann's today. It was on clearance for $1.97. Isn't that adorable? Vintage, like, little stroller thing. Like, hello. It was probably some baby item, but I think that looks Victorian, so I really liked it, and I decided to grab it for $2. Like, totally, dude. Totally tubular. Sorry for the long video. If you made it this far, like, props to you. Listen to me ramble about nothing. You must be a saint. Unless you're like me and you kind of like fast forward through it like a little bit at a time. I mean, what? I don't do that. Me? No, I watch the whole video. Because everybody has time for that. Oh, jeez. It's coming up again. What am I going to do? I'll probably put like a paperweight on it of some sort. I'll put a heavy book on it. And so it grabs. Oh, jeez. I'm getting frustrated. Oh, there goes my man down. All right. There we go. Now I'm going to call it. I'm going to quit fussing. I'm going to let it grab the glue that's in there and quit fussing with it. So if you find value here and you like hanging out with me, please like, subscribe, and share. I love having new subscribers, and once I get to 150 subscribers, I am going to do a 150 subscriber giveaway. So basically what I'll be doing is I will make a video, and you have to like and comment on the video that I make, and then the raffle will be drawn after a week after I post the video, and then you'll be entered to win from liking the video and commenting on the video. So yeah, good luck to everybody. Hopefully we get to 150 soon. I think we're at 134 right now, so like we're close. And yeah, anyways, you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Etsy. Just look up the Podunk Paper File, and there I'll be. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.